Israel alarmed by Houthi missile attack, potential use of cluster bombs investigated. A recent missile attack from Yemen has caused significant alarm and panic in Israel. The missile, which Israeli defense systems failed to intercept, has prompted an investigation by the Israeli military. The primary focus of the inquiry is to determine if the missile utilized Iranian cluster bombs. The pain from Iran's cluster missiles is not a new experience for Israel. In a previous 12-day war, Ayatollah Khamenei's forces used cluster missiles to wreak havoc on occupied territories. According to a report in the Israeli media, a missile fired by Yemen's Houthi resistance group on Friday night struck near Tel Aviv, with Israeli defense systems failing to stop it. The missile landed in the courtyard of a house in the city of Ganatin in central Israel, causing damage. A video of the wreckage shows a missile streaking through the night sky at high speed. Moments later, several fireballs are seen separating from the missile's warhead in mid-air. This sight has heightened the concerns of Israeli forces, prompting tests to determine if a cluster bomb was used. On Friday, the Yemeni forces claimed responsibility for several new attacks on Israeli-occupied territories. These missiles reportedly struck Israel's busy Ben Gurion Airport, a military target in Tel Aviv, and a key target in the city of Ashkelon, located 50 kilometers from Tel Aviv. The Israeli military stated that Palestinian hypersonic ballistic missiles were used in these attacks. What are cluster munitions? Iran has a history of using cluster missiles in a 12-day war with Israel. A cluster missile releases numerous small bombs from an altitude of 7 kilometers, spreading them over a radius of 8 kilometers. The destructive power of cluster missiles poses a significant risk to civilians, because they are designed to hit a wide area rather than a specific target. Since the Israeli military began its actions in Gaza in October 2023, Yemeni resistance fighters, who receive military support from Iran, have been launching a series of attacks on Israel in solidarity with the Palestinians. Yemen has also imposed an aerial blockade on Israel, which has repeatedly targeted Ben Gurion Airport. Additionally, they have imposed a naval blockade, targeting Israeli ships and other vessels heading toward the occupied territories. In early August, they successfully tested a long-range, radar-evading cruise missile with a devastating warhead.